Hi, today is Thursday, January 2025. Tomorrow is the last day of the week before we start to enjoy 9-day holiday. New Lunar Year's holiday is coming around next Wednesday. So in Korea, you get to have both days, one day before and one day after the holiday off. That's the official 3-day holiday. But since it's sandwiched, Monday is sandwiched between the normal weekend and the new Lunar Year's holiday. The government made Monday as a temporary holiday or improvised holiday. And Friday, it's also sandwiched between the new Lunar Year's holiday and the next weekend. I took a day off from work. So it's basically 9-day holiday. I am tempted to go overseas, like travel to Beijing, but the airfare is quite high. And the Trump administration started their occupation and ruling yesterday, and there is a huge fear that they would put severe penalty on the auto industry, especially cars from Korea, Japan, and Germany. And this article is from Euronews.com, and Volkswagen is worried, right? So go live. Yep. The title is Volkswagen warns against Trump tariffs as new presidential term begins. This article is by Elona Butler, published on 21 January 2025. So 2 days ago, right? 1 day ago. Updated 18/19. The German carmaker is already contending with a sales slowdown, high costs, and competition from cheaper Chinese competitors. Volkswagen has warned against the harmful economic impact of tariffs that could be introduced by U.S. President Donald Trump during his second term in office. The firm highlighted particular unease over levies on goods coming from Mexico, where Volkswagen holds a major factory. The firm highlighted particular unease over levies on goods coming from Mexico, where Volkswagen holds a major factory. The Volkswagen Group is concerned about the harmful economic impact that proposed tariffs by the U.S. administration will have on American consumers and the international automotive industry. A VW spokesperson said in an emailed statement to Euronews. During his inaugural address on Monday, the new U.S. president claimed that he would tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens, reiterating messages delivered on campaign trail. Trump has proposed imported duties of 25% on Mexico and Canada, as well as 10% on global imports and 60% on Chinese goods. So 25% on Mexico and Canada, as well as 10% on global imports and 60% on Chinese goods. Tariffs on Mexico as well as on Canada could arrive on 1st February, according to the U.S. president. Wow, could arrive, right? This is despite the fact that Canada and the U.S. and Mexico managed to solidify a trilateral free trade deal during Trump's first term in office. The new president believes that tariffs can be used to favor U.S. goods and therefore grow the economy, despite experts' fears that extra levies will simply raise prices for American buyers. Trump isn't VW's only threat. Volkswagen's comments come as the car manufacturer is already contending with a series of other challenges hitting its financial margins. Tough economic conditions have caused sales to slump in major markets, while the firm is being undercut by cheaper Chinese competitors. In terms of the transition to electric vehicles, Volkswagen is also lagging behind, not helped by the German government's decision to scrap buyer subsidies. The car giant threatened plant closures in its home country last year, although retracted the proposal in December. Threatened plant closures in its home country last year, although retracted the proposal in December. Retracted the proposal in December. Retracted proposal in December. Retracted proposal in December. Retracted proposal in December. Retracted proposal in December. Operations in Mexico, and so I'm gonna remember this expression, right? The car giant threatened plant closures in its home country last year, although retracted the proposal in December. Across the pond, Volkswagen Puebla factory is Mexico's largest and one of the VW's biggest sites. The factory made nearly 350,000 cars in 2023, all for export to the U.S. According to Stifel analysts cited by Reuters, 65% of the cars that Volkswagen sells in the U.S. would no longer be competitive if duties were added to Mexican imports. To underline the importance of its U.S. sites, Volkswagen said it was making total investments of more than $10 billion in the country. The funding will be shared between its Chattanooga plant in Tennessee and a joint venture with EV startup Rivian. The funding will be shared between its Chattanooga plant in Tennessee and a joint venture with EV startup Rivian. The partnership with Rivian is intended to provide VW with cutting-edge electrical architecture and software for EVs. In the emailed statement to Euronews, Volkswagen stated that it looks forward to continuing its long-standing and constructive partnership with U.S. administration. A spokesman said, as a global company with deep roots in the United States, we value collaboration and open dialogue. We value collaboration and open dialogue. A spokesman said, as a global company with deep roots, right? I'm going to memorize this sentence. As a global company with deep roots in the United States, we value collaboration and open dialogue. So this article is rather short, but I decided to remember several sentences and words. It announced plant closures in its home country, although retracted the proposal in December. We value collaboration and open dialogue. where the deep roots, right? We're the global company with deep roots in the country. Economic slump, it's sales slump, right? Slump. Yep, that's just about it on Mexican. So 25% tariff on Mexico and Canada, 10% on the global import, and how much? Another 25%, right? For 60% on Chinese goods. Man, Chinese, they take the molding, right? They are molded, they are beaten, they are being killed. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful Thursday.